Over the last 10 years, I have seen sales reps make the same mistakes when dealing with procurement. And don't get me wrong, they're good at sales, but they don't know how to speak the language of the client. You see, procurement's main goal is not to be sold on something. They want to do three things. They want to foster innovation, create new relationships, and take the best decision for their business. Nothing else. Number one, and this one is simple but not easy. Reading and understanding the service description is so important. It will make all the difference, I can tell you. There are so many companies out there that just assume that whatever the client needs is similar to what all the other clients are asking them to do. Don't be that person. Read the service description, make sure you understand it, and as a bonus, translate it to your organization. Your clients will have very different perception of you if you're doing that. Number two, taking targets seriously. This is a very critical one. There is usually a reason why a client sends you a specific target. The analysis is usually based on current price, on how the market is moving, and some indices. And so it can be very valuable information that you're getting. It could range from, well, I can't get to these targets, so I'm going to be very honest and tell my client that, and maybe there will be another opportunity sometime in the future. Or it really shows you that your pricing can be competitive and you're going to get there. So take these targets very seriously, and maybe you can even reverse engineer them, because the market data should be available to you as well, right? Maybe you don't have competition data, but the market data, check it out, right? And then use it as leverage in your negotiations as well. Number three is one of my pet peeves. If you're going through a bid process and the scope is very well defined, once you're getting to a negotiation stage, don't change your offer. And what I mean by that, instead of offering 3 computers, don't go down to 2 computers to lower your price. It's a very simple example, but procurement wants to make sure that all offers are comparable. Don't change your technical offer during a negotiation unless you're asked to do so. Very important. Number 4, on negotiations. Your prices should never go up during a negotiation. There's one exception, and that's a scope change. But other than that, make sure that your prices are going down during a negotiation, or at least that you stick to your initial offer. Don't increase your prices during a negotiation. Make sure that you understand everything before the negotiation starts so that you can focus purely on commercial terms. Number 5, when somebody asks you for a best and final price, that means it's time to submit your best and final price. Believe it or not, but I've seen it many times where after the final round, somebody comes back and says, here, I would like to present my best and final offer. Don't do that. For 2 reasons. One is you're losing your credibility, right? And the second one is, if the procurement department is fair, they will open up a new round for everybody else. So instead of maybe gaining more business, you're going to lose something in that final round because everybody else will get the same chance. Don't be that person. The third reason is that you're ruining timelines as well, right? Your procurement department is most likely on a timeline to close a bid to get a service running, right? And an additional round is not only additional time for you to quote, but additional time on the other side, on the procurement side, to analyze what has been presented to them. Number 6, be very proactive on terms and conditions. I think the most concerning to procurement are liability and insurance. Because if you're taking on less liability compared to somebody else, your offer will not be comparable anymore, right? You don't have to price as much risk in there. So be proactive on that. Don't wait for procurement to provide you with their T's and C's or the contract. Ask for it, send your red lines while you're negotiating price. These are the 6 common mistakes that I have seen. If you feel like you're struggling with communicating with larger procurement departments and understanding the process, send me a DM. Maybe I can help you. Have a great day.